Oh no, I remember one time we was driving down the street and he was like, he pulled over on the expressway and I'm like, what you doing? He was like, I just can't wait. I was like, you can't wait for what? He said, I just can't wait to touch you. And yeah.
It wasn't like a really us meeting each other. It was me seeing her. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen her, I'm telling you, it was just this feeling that I felt. I had never felt that way before. I was just like, dang, where did this angel come from? You know what I'm saying? And I had asked Nando, and supposedly she was supposed to have been talking to somebody else that I knew, which wasn't true. You know, but that didn't come from Nando's mouth. That came from the other source mouth. You know, so and then it just every time I would see her, it was just like, dang, I'm telling you, bro, that's the one. That's the one. And I could always feel it every time I seen her. It was just amazing. It was a good feeling to have at that time, especially because I was in a dark space in my life.
I love you like la 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 la.
We waiting on a lady to come over. What's her name? Kennedy. Oh, yay.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, I'm excited to see what's in store for the week.
You should show
Like kind of how my dress was, where you could actually see that.
Yeah.
And then the bottom flared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
what that
your
is.
butt look nice in yours.
But your butt was nice.
Your butt did pop in your dress. It was popping.
That's what I want.
Yeah, but that's
You can let me borrow some for the wedding?
you can have some.
I remember when the first date. The first date was at Bahama Breeze. It was on Valentine's Day. He showed up at the place that I was working. I was getting off. I was dressed and ready. And he showed up with a basket full of candy and all that. And I'm like, I don't need all this candy. But we ended up going to Bahama Breeze. We sat on the balcony area where they play I don't know what instrument that is, but it was just so it felt like we was on the island. It was just perfect. Everything was just perfect.
We ate good. We had good conversation. We talked. We just listened to music. And then when we left there, then we go out after that.
I don't know if we went out. I don't remember going out after that.
I think we
because it
did.
was a weekday.
Nah, I think we went somewhere. We went to a bar or something afterwards.
No, I think we've been together for 12 years. So listen, these stories might be running together. I'm just gonna be real, but
yeah, I think we went to a bar. Cause as I was going that way, yeah, cause we ended up meeting Drika and Brittany and them at the little spot off of what's that? Where the little Mexican spot was at?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know.
Cause that was the only time I had been to that place.
Oh, on National.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That was right off the highway. I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Maybe I had a couple drinks. I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I'm like this, but perfect. Y'all don't have that, do you? Yeah.
They said the early bird gon' get the worm. Feel like I'm stuck in line, waiting my turn. All of the L's I took are lessons I learned. Success.
Since I graduated, for some reason, everything just still keep growing.
That's all right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Oh, you knew him before that.
They were little by.
Right.
I remember Raymond when he was Ray, man. Yeah, the big boy. Wow. Yeah. I damn bullying. Like, that nigga pop. He was around there. Nigga with snacks all the time.
Cause he's so handsome. Cause he's so handsome. So look, I was about to look at you again. I can't help it. So we were at a friend's house, and we met pretty much through mutual friends. But I think it was a party or something going on that night, and Raymond was dressed up. He had his little button-down shirt on and I think it was khaki pants or jeans, like cargo pants. He had that bubble vest on. He loved bubble vests back then. Oh my gosh, he loved those things. He had his little polo swag, his polo boots going, fresh cut waves. This was the Raymond that I was like head over heels over. I still am, but this was his younger days. But we were outside, we were talking casually, and he was just like talking, and I really wasn't studying him. I wasn't giving him no eye contact, none of that, because I mean, again, my mindset, it just wasn't there at the time. And I don't know what happened or what he said, but I remember looking down and like looking from his feet all the way up to his head, to his face, eyes, lips, and just notice how beautiful he was as a man, like how handsome he looked. I had never looked at him in that way. Out of the times that, you know, he tried to pass a message through other friends, I never looked at him like that until that day, and I was just like, oh my gosh, he is so handsome.
Yeah, been ready. Make me feel like I'm leveling up a little bit.
Level up.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate.
Like I said, that's my man, so I feel proud for him. He do that accomplishment. He's stepping up. He doing what we are supposed to do. Stop playing in these streets and become a real man. Get your queen and settle down and do your thing. Family time, baby.
Family time. I like that. Family time.
Family time.
Well, you know, my number one thing is just to see all my girls graduate college. You know, that's my number one goal, is to be able to watch my girls walk across that stage and know, dang, boy, out of everything.
Take a breath. Meshia. What's your main thing?
To get these kids out the house so we can live our best life. Shoot, I'm just gonna be real. No, but of course mine is, you know, seeing our girls do whatever makes them happy, as long as the result is success. That's my goal for them.
Do you have a goal for your
But
family?
for us, I want us to live life, enjoy each other, love each other, explore the world, live comfortably. I don't want to be in a financial bind. I feel like that's old. I feel like it's time to level up. And I know that we can make that happen.
That's right. See the world.
Green team, baby.
I know that's when they showed me the ivory dress, because I was like, but it's ivory.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Well, first of all, Geraldine, I mean,
But that was on like a.
she was the first one that I met.
But that was like a pop up. That was you weren't even supposed to be there. You were supposed to be gone already. And you know that was just a pop up. And you know how Jerry is. She just come walking out the woodworks on you.
No, she kicked me out, y'all. She kicked me out. I don't know what he talking about. He dressing it up. No, I love her. Let me first start off with that. That's my girl.
Kick you out. I remember her kicking you out.
Oh yeah, she kicked me out. She was like, well, she first started out yelling around the house talking about Raymond. And I'm nervous because I'm hearing her call his name, and Raymond has walked out. In my mind, I'm really thinking that this is a game. I'm like, Ashton Kutcher, where are you? Just cut the tape. Where are you? I felt like I was being pranked for real. So I was like, he did not just get up and walk out, and now his mom is looking for him. What is going on? So she comes into the office, in the downstairs office, and she asked me, where's Raymond? And I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm like, he just walked out. I'm nervous, trying to, keep my composure. And she says, well, it's 11 o'clock going on 12, and you need to leave. It's too late for you to be here. I just left. I was respectful. Raymond called me. I'm halfway down 78 at this point. I'm like, where was you 30 minutes ago? Like, you just calling me trying to figure out, I've been gone. What? So he was upset that she kicked me out. He was trying to get me to come back. And I was like, listen, I think, I should just come back tomorrow or another day when it's earlier, because I don't want to be disrespectful.
I was in the garage getting ready to pull out in my car when we lived in Snellville. Meshia came and got in the passenger seat of my car.
Oh, wow.
To plead her case to me.
That sounds just like Meshia though.
Remember that? Okay. She did say, she said, I don't want you to think bad of me or nothing. She said, I really got aspirations and stuff. She told me that. She said, I'm going back. She said, I'm getting ready to go. She said, I'm going to school to be a nurse.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
This is so embarrassing.
He said, I really am a good girl. I said, I know.
What was your real true thoughts after that conversation? You like,
I
she
was
is
like,
crazy.
this Gucci don't get out my car.
He had my family when we were having Jada. We were in the hospital having Jada. And all my friends kept saying, especially Drika, you need to have him meet your parents or your mom before you have the baby so it won't be so awkward, so weird. And I was just like, no, I'm just not ready for that. I procrastinated. I wasn't ready.
Well, me and her dad was, it was cool. He wasn't, he wasn't no asshole or nothing. He was really a straightforward guy. We had a couple different conversations, on how he wanted his daughter to be treated, certain ways. And I told him, I always told him, he ain't got to worry about that. I'm not that type of dude anyways. He just out here disrespecting women. And throughout the years, me and her dad we have bonded. We have built a real good relationship. A real good relationship. I done met a lot of her uncles, But as far as like meeting her mom's side of the family, that was kind of a roller coaster. Because you know how I am. Once you make me feel some type of way, or you disrespect me, or you try to belittle me, after that point, it's just like, what, I don't even want to deal with you. So it took a while for me to have to build up that respect for them, because they had done lost it with me so early on without even giving me a chance.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. Now I would say my mom loves Raymond. And she knows that he is a great father. She knows that he respects me. She knows that he's a good man. She knows that I've been with him for 12 years. She know I ain't sticking around for no mess. She know that. Why he gotta stretch? For the stressful questions.
My God. Can't take my eye off you.
I love our sex.
I would say when we were in our younger, like ages, like 20s, like it was like rabbits.
Yeah.
Like it was
24/7.
24/7.
Anytime we seen each other, no matter
On
where,
spot.
no matter where it was at, whether it was
Pull
outside,
over.
in the car, on the hood.
Oh no, I remember one time we was driving down the street and he was like, he pulled over on the expressway and I'm like, what you doing? He was like, I just can't wait. I was like, you can't wait for what? He said, I just can't wait to touch you. And yeah. And I was like, okay.
I promise to always keep y'all first. I promise to always get the family to the next level. You know, I promise and I vow everything to y'all. You know, I promise that if I have to get on my knees so that y'all can stand on my back so y'all can reach a higher level, I will. You know, I promise. I promise everything to you. I love you.
I love you.
Ask yourself, what's my dream? What's my dream? I came for you to challenge the fear that might be inside of you and to redesign and reprogram it. You look at it long enough, you be with it intimately enough, and it has to dissipate. You are the designer of your destiny. You are the author of your autobiography. You write the story of your life. No one can write your financial story. No one can write your spiritual story. No one can write your emotional story but you. The pen has always been in your hand. The pen has always been in your hand. I say write a story that's gonna be damn good to read. And ask yourself, what's my dream?